in many cases, the first thing the doctor will do is go straight to the meds. Well, here I prescribed you blah blah blah, right? So it's kind of wild, right? Like I kind of would like the doctor to say something like, "Well, are you exercising? Did you know that exercise, 30 minutes of brisk walking 3 times a week has massive antidepressant effects because movement boosts your serotonin levels, your endorphins, and et cetera, right? Mood regulation. In fact, how many of you, give me a yes, give me a yes if you exercise and you notice how much better you feel when you're working out, when you're moving? Am I the only one? Am I being a hater? Am I just, like being a medical denier? But like, I mean, I know, I can tell you for a fact that the days where I work out before I come to class, I speak to you differently than the days when I didn't work out. I was in the gym, I was pumping iron, I'm full of testosterone. Yeah, let's get it. Ah! If I just rolled out of bed and ate me a bag of Cheetos, I wouldn't be the same guy, right? So I'm not saying that you don't need your meds. I'm just saying try everything first. That's probably the best thing I would look at. Just try everything first, and then if nothing else works, went to the gym every day and you got plenty of sunlight and vitamin D. That's another one. Light therapy and daily sunlight exposure can help. You'd be amazed how many people have a vitamin D deficiency. They say that will boost your mood, right? Vitamin D deficiencies are everywhere. I gotta check that because I didn't know like that's a big, big problem and it can kill you, by the way. So I gotta go check on that for myself. Social connection and supportive relationships, strong social ties, family, friends, and community. That's important, especially for us men. Scott Galloway right now is going around, speaking on the epidemic of so many young men that are disconnected from society. I think that for men, we got to work a little harder at like making friends and being actually proactive about that, like constructive about that. It's hard though, because I get on the phone with a lot of my guy friends and we're just like, we'll talk 5 minutes and it's like, ain't nothing else to talk about, and then you just go and you hang up. Only person I talked to on the phone for a long time, ironically, is my friend Willie D from the Ghetto Boys. I have no idea why. Willie's very communicative. He's an open guy, expressive, and so am I. And we'll talk for hours. But most guys I talk to, it's very short. It's very strange. It's something that weird about men. But anyway, shout out to Willie. He's a good human being. All right, cognitive behavioral strategies. Here's another one. This is proven to work. Writing down your negative thoughts, reframing them, practicing gratitude. That's I don't know why people think that's bad. Um, all that means to me is before I start talking about all the things that are bad about my life, I'm gonna at least make sure I count my blessings first, right? Before I get to dessert, I'm gonna eat my meal first. I'm gonna count all the ways I'm blessed, and by the time I get done, I'm gonna be exhausted because I am blessed in a billion ways, right? How many of y'all also feel like you have blessings that you have, things that if they were taken away from you, it would be the worst thing in the world. Things that are worth no amount of money could buy that from you, right? Maybe it's your relationship with your mother, maybe it's your kids, maybe it's your health, maybe it's your happiness or whatever, right? All of us are infinitely blessed on some level. Most of us are. And so I just found that simple practice of saying, okay, boys, before you start getting negative and getting sad about what you don't have, let's talk about everything that you do have, and then let's be thankful for that. And then we can get to complaining after that. It doesn't mean the complaints don't exist. It doesn't mean I ignore it. It just means that once I start counting all my blessings, my mind gets a certain momentum. I start going in a certain direction. Like, oh my God, what a great life I have, right? Right.